Well, the reason is simply because Panteka has a very long history, and is the largest, the most enduring fabrication hub in northern Nigeria. Panteka actually was established about 50 years ago, opposite Kaduna Polytechnic. Artisans, skilled artisans, produce different components of machineries, spare parts, fabrication of domestic utensils, etc., converting wastes to wealth. And this they were doing out of their own individual ingenuity. They did not go to training to any university, not to any polytechnic. In fact, it is graduates of these institutions that go there to learn skills. So the achievement of Panteka in the last 50 years needs to be recognized. I have been to a number of heritage sites in Africa. Recently, I was in Mombasa. I went to the University of Technology, Mombasa, and I discovered beautiful architectural buildings, and I complained to the Vice Chancellor, why do you keep these old buildings filling the whole space? Instead of, because it's right in the city of Mombasa, why don't you go vertical? She said, no, our polytechnic has been declared a UNESCO heritage site. Because of this traditional, Mombasa architecture, we are not allowed to destroy it. Rather, every year UNESCO sends money to maintain it, and visitors come and visit. That is just something so simple like a building. There is something bigger here happening in Panteka, skills. There are many industries in Kaduna in those days when Kaduna was really an industrial hub. Spare parts, they were not importing them from Europe or from overseas. They would come to Panteka, and if Panteka makes spare parts, they don't need even to see the original design of your machine. They will just look at it out of their ingenuity. They will develop a replicate, and when you use it, it will work and produce in a very cheap way. So for that reason, we felt this is an institution that must be supported. Number one, state government should declare it as a state heritage site. This will allow it to be improved upon in terms of the infrastructure. And then secondly, Kaduna Polytechnic should partner with Panteka so that the skills being developed in Panteka, 38 different skill sets are there. We can now start to give them certificates so that apprentices, when they enter Panteka, over a period of time, they should graduate and move elsewhere within Nigeria or overseas, either to build new Pantekas over there or become skilled workers across the globe. And then new entrants can be absorbed into Panteka. So it's both an industrial hub, a training hub, and, a very historic site technologically in terms of development of northern Nigeria. It has been around for a very long time, and that's why we felt attempts to dislodge them or to remove them out of their present site, we felt is ill-informed. And for that reason, we felt we need to advise the state government, and I'm very hopeful the state governor will listen so that he can maintain Panteka as a heritage site, and not only a state heritage site, let him seek for interventions from global agencies, foundations, UNESCO, and the rest of them, so that they can now bring in inputs in order to develop Panteka further. This is not the only heritage site. If you go to the southeast, there is an Aba shoe market. In the past, cobblers were the ones running Aba shoe market. But because of the intervention of the state government and the International Labour Organization and UNDP, the Aba shoe market has been transformed today. They have state-of-the-art equipment. They are producing world-class shoes. Some of them, you'll believe they are made in Italy. I met a Nigerian on my way back from Mombasa who was coming from Botswana. And I asked him, what are you doing in Botswana? He said, I'm buying shoes from Aba, delivering them to Botswana, selling them in multiples. He said he was making heavy profit. Every 2 months, he will come to Nigeria, buy shoes from Aba, because the standard of the Aba shoe market has been lifted up. through technology intervention, through intervention from international bodies. We would like that same experiment to be repeated on Panteka. The first step is declare it a heritage site. Then from there, we can move on. CADPOLY will now roll out training programs, certification programs of the skills. We only need to enhance them. For example, in the selection of metals, Panteka relies on scraps. A lot of the time, they don't test the properties of those scraps, the hardness, the tensile strength, and other properties, the elemental compositions. They are not tested. We have modern machineries that can help them test it so that when they make a spare part, it can last for years instead of 6 months or 1 year. So these are some of the interventions which CADPOLY is planning to roll out, including the certification program under the NSQF, approved in 2017 by the Federal Executive Council, that is National Skills Qualification Framework.